As you may know, crafters have been disappearing in Conan Exiles, both on the exiled lands and the Isle of Sipta. Now, I've run some tests, and I think I may have figured out a way for you to fix the issue with crafters disappearing, and it's been supplied by Funcom. So, if you have access to these server settings, what you can do is uncheck the Living Settlements Enabled box, and then what you're able to do is actually place your crafters in the ghost area for each one of the benches. So if we take a look at Win the Accursed here, we can actually move him off the bench here, and we'll just place him there. And you can see nobody is actually on there, even though he's still listed there. But if you just take your crafter and actually place them in the ghost slot, that should potentially fix the issue with them being teleported to 0.0.0. I'll take you up there. This is on the unofficial server that I host for my community. You're welcome to join it. Just join Discord and get all the details. But if we head up here to this location, this is where they would be spawning if any of them were spawning, and there is currently nothing spawning there. Now, I checked here just a moment ago, and there was actually a tavern patron that was standing here. So when the tavern patrons leave your base, they'll actually come to this location to be deleted. That's been happening with crafters. But it appears that once you go into your settings, server settings, and uncheck this Living Settlements Enabled box, that stops your crafters from being able to teleport up here and disappearing. Now, the reason why I say this might work for you, or it possibly will work for you, is because when I decided to initially make this change on my server, I still saw people's crafters that had been placed into the world being teleported up there. But for the last day, a day since I enacted this on the server, I haven't seen any of my crafters that I placed move up there, and I haven't seen other crafters that were placed by other people playing on the server get moved up there. And even if I didn't have them in a spot, like this guy is on a ghost spot for his bench, I put a couple out here as well. You can see this guy's just hanging out here. I put one inside a room as well, just to see what was going to happen with them. So I believe that it all comes down to this setting right here. So if you're running a private server, I recommend unchecking this box. You can also uncheck this box on your own solo game, and you should see those crafters no longer get sent to that area. Like I said, it took a day on my server. It was a couple of server restarts before this actually started working. Now, if that's the case, and Funcom can verify if this is actually working, but if that's the case, they could go in and uncheck that box for all official servers, and that should stem the tide of crafters disappearing in the meantime while they work on a fix and a solution that's permanent for living settlements. If you try this on your private server or your solo game and it works for you, please come back to this video and leave a comment letting me know and everyone else know what your results were. I'd like to thank all my YouTube members for your continued support. Y'all are absolute legends. Don't forget to whack the like button if you enjoyed the video and subscribe for more content. And if you don't want to be out of whack, there's another video on the screen right now that you can click to support more of my content.